My battery's about to go! My battery's about to go! Ah! Ah! No! Come on, Dalek! Come on! Come on! Come on! Here we go! Come on! All I've simply done is taken his cloak off and given him a, it gives him a bit of a different feel. The excitement is almost uncontrollable. I'm cutting it right now. You can see this live on the camera. Please do not swear. Fuck. There we go. Whoops, I swore. Boxed figures is becoming quite big now. Obviously there's the controller in the background. The controller being the thing that controls the Dalek, not Davros. Good joke there, eh? Okay. Hi guys. I'm back with another blog collection video update thing. Sorry it's been a couple of days since I've last posted a video, but there hadn't really been much to talk about really, but basically today and yesterday everything I was waiting for in the post arrived all in one go pretty much. So I've now got everything that I was waiting for. I've now got my 12-inch radio controlled talking Dalek, the white one. I already had the grey one, that one's from Genesis of the Daleks, and obviously the white one, as you can probably guess, is from Remembrance of the Daleks. So later on in this video I am going to be reviewing my Imperial Dalek. It actually hasn't been opened, like it's still mint in its box, so at first I was like, oh, shall I just keep it in its box, la-di-da. But quite honestly, I can't wait to get it out of the box. So there's your answer. It's coming out of its box. So that's obviously exciting in itself. This video is probably going to be split into 3 or 4 parts because I imagine it's going to be rather long. So yeah, the one segment of the video is going to be about my 12-inch, that sounds rude, doesn't it? My 12-inch Imperial talking Dalek. Not quite sure whereabouts in the video it's going to be yet. I've got to edit it and decide. Secondly, I want to be talking about other things that have arrived in the post, and they are... Okay, so also in the post came my Magnus Grill Mr. Sin figure set, which you can see in the middle there. I'll be reviewing that later on. Alongside perhaps the opened version, which I also have, and as you can see, my collection of boxed figures is becoming quite big now. I am obviously going to be collecting every single figure in its box and out of its box as well, obviously. So I look forward to having them all in their box. Also, something else that came, something else I bought today from Forbidden Planet was the Revenge of the Cybermen set, boxed. I've now got it boxed, obviously. £25 it was, and I'm quite excited about it because I've now completed the Revenge of the Cybermen, because I've got boxed version and I've got 4 unboxed versions now, so I've now completed what I set out to do for them, so that's that complete. Okay, so another thing that arrived in the post was my 3rd Dead Planet Dalek. If I just move my First Doctor out of the way and move him to the side, there you can see don't they just look brilliant. I'll probably be buying one more of these eventually in time, but for now I'm happy with my 3 Dead Planet Daleks. If we scroll along, we've got, obviously to the left we've got the First Doctor and the TARDIS, and there's 2 skulls there. This Doctor here in my hand used to be the First Doctor with a cloak. All I've simply done is taken his cloak off and given him a, it gives him a bit of a different feel. Obviously his scarf comes off as well. And next to these guys we've got the First Doctor from the 11 Doctors box set, and also 2 10th Planet Cybermen. I'm going to be obviously buying the First Doctor's enemy set numerous times, so I'll have a lot more 10th Planet Cybermen. I'm going to have hopefully about 6 or 7 of them. Alongside them are the Tomb of the Cybermen. Not completely satisfied with my collection yet. I'm obviously happy that I've got the Cyber controller, but I've only got 4 Tomb Cybermen. I'll probably buy another 4 more and have about 8, maybe have 10, something like that. Complete my set and obviously get some more Cyber mats. My Ice Warrior collection is looking rather sad. I've only got 2. Again, I probably want to have about 4 or 5 of them until I'm completely happy with my, collection. We all know that I love to army build, so that's obviously that. Now the exciting news is what's on the next shelf. I'm really excited to show you. I've been talking about it to you guys for a few weeks now, waiting for these things to come in the post, and they have come in the post. So without further ado, I shall show you my second shelf. My full Invasion of the Cybermen set, totally complete, obviously with a second Doctor in front, running away from the invasion. As you can see, I've got 8 Invasion Cybermen, and I'm more than happy. My Invasion complete set is complete. That doesn't make much sense, but yeah. Army building fans, if you're out there, definitely a good figure to army build. I recently bought 5 more figures to go with my set, and I just think that just looks absolutely brilliant. If I do say so myself. I suppose I didn't make the figures, so I can say it. I might get a St. Paul's Cathedral background to go behind it and just complete the look, but doesn't that just look menacing and fantastic? Let me know what you guys think. Obviously the second Doctor is from the second Doctor's set. Did I just say that? What I meant to say was, the second Doctor is from the 11th Doctor's set, that's what I meant to say. It is currently the only second Doctor I have. Now I am kind of assuming the second Doctor's enemy set was probably going to include either the Tomb of the Cybermen or the Invasion Cybermen. I would love to include the Wheeling Space Cyberman, but, we can hope. And also, speaking of Ice Warriors before, we need an Ice Lord. Enough said, really. We really need an Ice Lord. Now, next to these guys, we've got John Pertwee and the Sea Devil from John Pertwee and the Sea Devil set, and behind him we have 3 Sea Devils, obviously from Wave 1, one of the very first figures that was released and I got, really. Next door to him we've got, at the back, the Dalek from the Classic Collector's set, the Supreme Dalek, obviously, from Planet of the Daleks. We've got the third Doctor with maggots. I got 2 sets of maggots because obviously 3 maggots isn't enough. Probably going to get more eventually, but for now that will do. Also next to that we've got the third Doctor and Dalek from Death to the Daleks, which is awesome. You may have noted up above on my top shelf, I have that one boxed, so that's just good. That's quite exciting. Okay, so moving on to the next shelf down below. Okay, so in this shelf I have my 4th Doctor collection. As you can see, the 4th Doctor with his TARDIS, which arrived a couple of weeks ago now, and I've loved that ever since. In the background we've got the K1 robot, of course, the complete version, which was from Wave 1. I will have 2 of these, but obviously one of them is going to be all in separate boxes, which is okay, I suppose. Next door to that we've got the Genesis of the Daleks set, which included Tom Baker, Davros, 2 Genesis Daleks, and I've also got 2 Genesis Daleks from the first Classic Collector's set. That's why there's 4 of them. I'm probably going to buy 1 more Genesis Daleks set, so I've got 6 Genesis Daleks, and obviously I'll be selling Davros and the 4th Doctor. Now alongside that I've got my lovely Revenge of the Cybermen set. And if I just bring up the camera slightly this way, you can see I've got 6 Scout Cybermen with the Cyber Leader and 3 Cyber Mats as well. So as I said, I've also got this one boxed now, so my Revenge of the Cybermen set is totally and utterly completed. I'm totally happy with that. I'm not going to buy any more. It just looks good enough, I really reckon. So that's my 3rd shelf. My 4th shelf is obviously down below, and on it I have the 4th Doctor from the Pyramids of Mars, a mummy robot with its little accessories, the canopic jar, etc. Oh, hello. And we've also got a Zygon in the background. Next to that we've got my kind of like 4th Doctor Leela series set, and by that I mean obviously having the 4th Doctor there. I know it's the wrong costume, but I haven't got season 18, is it, that one yet? I came in the post, obviously it was Leela, and she's sitting down there, standing down there rather, rather nicely. She comes with loads of accessories. She's holding a knife, and she's got Janus Thorn in her pouch. She comes with a crossbow and a gun as well, and they're elsewhere because they're annoying to have to put on the floor. I think the accessories make the shelf look a little bit untidy. We've got Vok robots. We've got SV7, who I've got boxed up top. I've got a Vok robot from the 4th Doctor's Adventured set. I've also got D84. Next to that, Magnus Grill and Mr. Sin, which obviously I've got boxed as well. And I will be reviewing that later, and I will also review Leela as well if you would like me to. Next to that, we've got the 5th Doctor, and his collection is looking rather poor. I've got 2 Earthshock Cybermen and the 5th Doctor from the 11th Doctor's set. It's pretty abysmal, really. I have sold a lot of my figures, and as you can see, I haven't paid much attention to the 5th, 6th or 7th Doctors. This is where my collection starts to dwindle. Next door to him, we've got the 6th Doctor, who's just regenerated from the 5th Doctor, from the Caves of Androzani. And if we dare to go down to the bottom shelf on the floor, we shall see my final part of my figure collection. Okay, so we've got there the 6th Doctor from the 11 Doctors box set. We've got the 6th Doctor from Wave 1, which I've got boxed. We've got the real-time 6th Doctor, which I'm not really keen on, but he's there. Moving on, we've got the Silver Nemesis set, which I've got boxed as well up there. When I say up there, I do mean the top shelf, which you did see hopefully in the beginning of this video. If not, then you probably think I've gone crazy. The 7th Doctor, of course, from the 11 Doctors box set, and half of the Remembrance of a Dalek set. Haven't got the Imperial Dalek or the Supreme Dalek anymore because I sold them. I used to have like 4 of each, and I sold them because I was stupid. So I need to rebuy a lot more of them. So my collection is looking rather naked and boring down there, to be honest. I mean, it gets better as you get higher up. So that's pretty much a walkabout of my entire figure collection. Let's just plant this camera somewhere. So that's pretty much a walkabout of my entire figure collection thus far. I forgot to mention something, and I've totally forgotten what it was, so I ain't going to mention it until I remember it. Ha! So yeah, a few reviews coming your way. You got Magnus Grill, Mr. Sin, boxed and unboxed. I want to review that for you. Leela, I want to review Leela for you because I think she's quite an interesting figure. I'm also going to perhaps, well no, definitely, sorry, going to reviewing my 12-inch Dalek, the Imperial one. I'll be unboxing him live in front of the camera to show you guys just what it's like to have one of these things. They're fantastic if you can get hold of one. I got mine on eBay. Cost me 50 quid, all in, postage and everything. I think that was pretty good actually. So I don't know if you can hear that. There's some geezers outside doing building work. They've just totally ruined my video. Well done, lads. Anyway, I could just cut it out of the video, couldn't I? But I probably won't. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got left to say, really. And I will be back with more reviews of figures, of course. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've been taking care of yourselves. And I would actually, just before I finish this video, I want to talk about the upcoming releases. We now know that the Caves of Androzani set is being released in December, which is Shera's Jack and Perry. Very exciting. We're also awaiting on the 1st and 3rd Doctor's Enemy set.